Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today is September the 24th, 2022. I am back. We're going to talk about smart money. You know, those in Wall Street, those who have millions of dollars at their disposal to do research and data analysis to figure out where is the next stock explosion going to be. Well, there's one person. Her name is Cathie Wood. I would consider her, some people may even consider her as being part of the smart money because she is managing a huge amount of dollars to make sure that she brings in more money, right? So she really started paying attention to DNA. DNA is a ticker symbol for Ginkgo Bioworks Holding. Now you guys can see this article from Tip Ranks, right? From Michael Marcus. It's time to buy on the dip. Here we go again. People, it's like a mantra, a broken record to where people tell you to come in and buy the dip. And you would think they would have already realized that maybe that's not a good idea to come in and buy the dip. But it's a buzzword. People like to follow with that notion. Just because price falls doesn't mean that it's concluded. It could go lower, and even a lot lower that a lot of people haven't even expected. I think a lot of people have learned that lesson of not buying the dip. But Cathie Wood, here she is. She bought DNA. You guys can see this article goes into it, and here it is. All right, so I'm going to have a link here to this article. I really don't care about what Michael has to say about her buying this stock. I want to see the price action. I want to see who else is trying to buy this stock outside of Cathie Wood. If she's buying it, maybe other people are trying to buy it. So let's look at the analyst ratings. You guys can see it down here. There's 4 analysts who has rated this company. They have it as a strong buy. Okay, cool. Since they think it's a strong buy, it doesn't mean that we automatically need to jump in head first and just act like we need to buy it too. Because guess what? These analysts get things wrong too. They got a price target on average of around $10.83. We're going to look at the price chart to see if that's even feasible as well, to see if it's possible to see DNA run up to $10, almost $11. All right. Now let's go ahead and look at this. Let's get to this chart. Okay. Because I'm a realist. I pay attention to the chart. I make sure that what people are trying to say, what these articles are being written on, if it's really panning out off of the price, because money is the true language of the markets. It tells us who's acting. It tells us whether or not they're buying, whether or not they're selling. So pay attention to the chart. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. That is all we need, is paying attention to see what people are doing with their own money. All right, so check this out. We've seen DNA all the way back when it was a SPAC back here in 2021. It kind of joined in on the bandwagon with the overall market going up in 2021. Like everything was just going up. So it did go up, but it wasn't by much. It kind of got in late. Market ran up around 60% right there. And then that's when the crash came out. Like you had so many people on YouTube telling you all as price came down to buy the dip here at 12, market came down to 9, buy the dip there, price went up, price came down to 8, they said buy the dip here, you bought there, price came down to 6, they said buy the dip here, price fell down to 5, buy the dip here, ran up, came all the way down, they said buy the dip at $4, you bought the dip, price came all the way down to 3, you bought the dip. Look at this, the market from the high of November 2021 to where price currently is 82.5%. Excellent call to everyone who said buy the dip. That's the worst thing that you can do in the stock market because you never know where the bottom is. Now, the only way that you can tell once the market has found bottom is when price trades sideways. That's the only way. Okay, so look at this. We have seen price in DNA hold support right here. Okay, let's pay attention because this symbolizes market buyers open up their wallets and coming in and buying this stock. Now, it doesn't mean that the market's going to run up to $10.82 like the average analysts are talking about. That doesn't mean that. But what it means is that people are beginning to accumulate their positions. See, things that we don't understand as being on the outside is that in order for these massive hedge funds, these high frequency traders, these banking institution investment firms, they have to take nibbles in their positions, right? They cannot come in one swell swoop and come in and buy up 1 million shares or 10 million shares of a particular company, because it would definitely offset their cost basis. They're trying to get their positions established at the lowest cost possible, lowest price possible. So if everyone is out trying to see what the other firm is doing, if you come in and make a purchase of 10 million shares of a stock, everyone else will see that and they will beat you to the price to increase the value of the stock to where you will end up paying more than what you should have been paying. See, everyone is looking at what everyone else is doing because we don't want you to win. This is how these hedge funds and these investment firms operate. They know who their competition is. And if they're seeing someone trying to buy a stock like Cathie Wood is, like, this is not benefiting Cathie Wood's outside of her already establishing her position. You don't want to let your opponent know what you're up to. This is the name of the game in the stock market. So let's not get it twisted. You don't want people to know what you're doing, because once you let people know, then they're one step ahead of you into beating you at what you're really trying to get. So this right here could have possibly been Cathie accumulating her position in DNA. This article came out, when was this written? September 22nd. Okay, this article was written, and this market in DNA has been holding support since May of 2022. See, you can see how articles does not benefit us. She has already been here accumulating this stock. Somebody has, maybe not her, but somebody has been in buying this stock ever since May. Article comes out in September. What they do? Well, how does that help us? Right? Now they have a price target of $10.83, right? So we need to see the market in DNA run up at least 290%, 285%. Now that's not going to happen in one day. It's not going to happen in a week, maybe not even a month. It's going to be a while. So the market is currently building up its next cause before it can run up to $10.83. Now I'm not looking for that right now though. I'm just keep it real. I'm not looking for it to run up to $10.83 anytime soon. Let's look at this on a weekly chart. Okay. Because you guys can see that currently that is about the best we're going to get right now is the market in DNA hold support. There's still some weakness here. The bullishness is not currently being seen on the weekly chart. You guys can see the last 2 weeks that we've definitely seen people come in and sell out their positions in DNA. But the market's not really acting negatively to it. Okay, that's one thing I can tell you all as well. So as of right now, I mean, the market doesn't look too enticing to come in and buy. It doesn't look that way. We can see here that rejection is coming into the market in DNA around $4, and the buyers are coming in around $2.30. Okay, so let me see this on an hourly chart. Okay, so I'm not looking for too much, just outside of the market continuing to trade between these lines that I got drawn on my chart. Nothing too much outside of that. So I'm just pretty much looking for the market to continue to do what it's been doing, just trade sideways here. Okay. Yeah, the market doesn't look particularly strong neither. So let me do this. Considering that the market is stable in the sense that it is only trading within these two lines here, and how we're nearing the bottom in Ginkgo, we're just going to simply expect the market to really consolidate, but we're going to play some strength into the market though. Okay. Now I'm not massively bullish. Let me get that out right now and tell you that I'm not really looking for price in DNA to do anything outside of just trade within these ranges. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you all what I got. So I'm looking for the price in DNA to go higher, right? Now, as long as the market continues to confirm that buyers are going to hold here, We got it. Okay, because the market is not a buy right now. I'm just telling you all outright, it is not a buy. The market is currently going through a transition. Okay, but within that transition, it doesn't mean that we won't see price go up. Okay, now my first price target is going to be up here around $3.22, right there. My second price target is going to be up there towards $3.50, which is 24%. I'm not looking for the market to run up to $4 just yet, so I'm not going to even draw my price prediction that high for Ginkgo. Okay, and that's it. Now, pretty much what I'm looking at is market really traded in this range, but within that, there will be opportunities for us to nibble and come in and profit off of the move higher. Again, my price targets was here at, let me see, $3.20 and then $3.50. Okay, and I'm done. Give me your thoughts. I will have a link to this article from Tip Ranks in the description of the video if you guys want to read more about the company and the other stock that she supposedly bought as well. Make sure you maintain the profitability, and as always, trade different.